We are doing some development trucks at, once again, Watkins Glen, one of my favorite tracks. We have Ma Bear, Dencade, and Mountain Dew as our in-race reporter tonight. Thank you guys for being up here. And real quick, I'd like to have this go out publicly. I would like to also know congratulations to Del Cotro got signed today by the Underdogs. So thank you, Del Cotro. Look forward to seeing what you can do in custom Xfinity. But we are going ready at the Glen. We're going to do this there, Ma Bear. You raced there the other night. What were your thoughts on it?
Tonight, and some of them had good setups on the setup side, and the preset, well, they were having lots of fun. So let's see what they have.
Yeah, I agree with you. Everybody out there trying to prove their worth here in the development series or the recruitment series. There's, a lot of good talent out there, Den Kate, and thank you for helping us up here in the broadcast booth all the way from north of the border, man. All the way north of the border. And hopefully tonight you're not going to be following Casper the Ghost like you did last night with Captain Jack.
I know, eh? That was awesome.
No, it was not awesome because every time you said, "Oh, he's in there," I was like, "Yeah, I know he's in here. I'm looking at his rear bumper right now." That was not fun to see his rear bumper, even though everybody else couldn't do it, though. But here we go. I'm jumping in right now. Coming up through the S is the O2. That is May Coop, and it looks like he's got the 22 right behind him. T-Bird's out there, too. One-handed sniper in that 98. That is kind of unusual to see him down here in development. I thought he would have got picked up. Same thing with Justin Sackett. Johnny Cash, he did get signed yesterday, but due to technical difficulties, things do happen. We do have Jimbo Earnhardt, Del Gotro, too, again, who just got signed, and Copenhagen Lip right there. These are some of the names of, as you guys can see at the top, as the O2 of Maycoop brings them out. They make it through the chicane, going down into turn 9. This is a 2.45-mile track, so just shy of 2.5 miles, 10 corners. There is an extra loop that does not get used here for the stock cars. Very fun track, though,
Oh, we got 3 spinning around in the back. The 29, and I don't know who the other one was. Harvick 29 Pollock spun out.
I'm on board right now as we got Dencade helping us back there in the back of the paddock. I'm jumping on board with the second place. Old T-Bird up there. If that's the same T-Bird I used to race with quite a bit, I used to call him Thunder Chicken, but I can't say that. I can't confirm or deny that it is the same one. But at the same time, Mrs. Mannix is out there too tonight, and we got Dank Booty Flakes. And as we see it, Baycube is. Oh, you guys got to be careful. I see what they're doing there, but remember, don't drop all 4 tires off that inside line. I do have to apologize.
Some of these turns are really tricky, and especially that rumble strip. You want to be careful where you go on that rumble strip and when to avoid it.
And you are exactly right. And this goes back to a conversation, if anybody also listened, from Marcos Ambrose. Marcos Ambrose will be the first one to tell you, at certain tracks, as we see a truck get a little loose off of turn 9 there, certain rumble strips will help rotate the vehicle here. You can utilize those, but there's other ones that will upset your vehicle. So you got to be careful about that. Going into turn 1, if you have your wheel turned or you're turning too hard on your sticks and you get onto the gas above those rumble strips, expect to spin out. So you got to be very cautious there. You can utilize the outside lanes there. That is why there's concrete. Get a good run going up through the S's, and same thing coming out of the chicane. There's a runoff area there also. So you got to be careful. But throttle control is a big issue. Hitting your brake points and shift points there, Dinkate.
Yes, that is true. And I'm on with Copenhagen 24. Not sure what place he's in, but he seems to be doing pretty good.
I'm in the bus stop with Gilbert, number 15, and Mr. Pollock, I believe. Oh, just missed a crash there as the 15 went by another truck. Missed him by a hair. That was good. Good by him to avoid that.
Sitting here too on board with Jimbo Earnhardt. I do believe this is his second race, correct?
No, I believe Jimbo would be his first.
First, okay, first race. Just checking in.
We
He's
have
in.
a lot of newcomers. We have new this week, I believe, Eternal Rest. It's his first race. We have Jimbo in the 44. Mayo Coupe, I think it might be his second. I'm not 100% sure.
He did race last Friday.
Yeah, okay.
So for all you captains out there, Mayo Coupe is up.
Mrs. Mannix, I believe this is her second or third race. We have also new people in the custom setup coming in after this race. So we also have Harvick 29 Pollock, excuse me. I believe that is Monster's nephew driving the 29 tonight in this race here.
And I'm glad you brought that up. What are your thoughts and opinions on this? I absolutely love, for the development series, the recruitment series, the up-and-coming series, again, it's been called numerous things, Malbear, how they have given the option out there. They still rotate the cycle through all three series, but to give these guys a choice, customer preset.
I think it's I think that was a great move. I always said, truck is not an inferior series in my eyes. It's just a different series. So if, and especially in development, some people, might have not wanted to join because they didn't want to run sliders. Well, in this case, now they have the choice whether they want to be in custom setups or slider.
And what I like about it too is how they rotate every 3 weeks between all series.
Yes.
That gives the captains an option. Yeah, it gives the captains an option to see who who prevails the best in particular series, whether it be preset or custom. So
exactly,
great idea by Taddy to do that, and I think it's awesome.
Definitely, because you can maybe drive a cup car, but you can't drive a truck, or vice versa. So.
And we see out there Mountain Dew and that beautiful Haviland paint scheme. Ugly manufacturer label on the front of it. He is our in-race reporter, though.
And my future teammate.
Yes, that's right. There is rumors out there, too, as we see the 17 make a move on the inside. No contact out of them coming into turn 10. Get back hard on the gas, up through the gears.
Just turned around right before. Oh, and 2 trucks into the wall. I was on board with 15 at Gilbert still, and 3 trucks just lost it right before the start-finish line.
Oh! Mountain Dew! Mountain Dew, I think, needed a double Hans device there as hard as he hit. I don't know if he had a controller issue, a wheel issue, but holy cow. Hopefully the window net did not go down. He got back on the gas, so he is apparently okay. But my goodness, that was a Jimmy Johnson hit like he did in an Xfinity car right there.
The number 98 of one-handed sniper now got a penalty coming out of the bus stop. Going on that grass, that'll earn you a penalty.
And one of the road course ringers out there himself in YouTube land, Malbear, didn't mean to cut you off. Hunty, the one and only, he said, now that's what I call a send it. Oh, he didn't send it. He sent it, mailed it, had it mailed back to him, and he sent it again on that hit. Oh, wow. Mrs. Mannix out there. Beautiful truck. Love that paint scheme. Having a little bit of technical difficulties again right there in turn 1. You got to be able to. Some people like to drive it into turn 1 pretty deep. I like to back that corner up just a little bit. Let the car coast, then hit the brakes, then downshift, get it to rotate as we're on board with Dank Booty Flakes. He did it almost right there. Still clipped the grass a little bit. No penalty for him. But everybody has a different driving style. Legend Empire says he wants to. He's going to be joining the preset development for Heat 5. I can't wait to see him out there. So, and I've seen his name in the YouTube chats. We got Master of Lights. He says, hello. Well, Master, what up, buddy? Hello. Back to you, buddy. And again, we saw Hunty out there saying, I called it a Senate. Paul Bear, thanks for joining in, as always. And because I don't say his name enough, I got grief for it. The one and only Spaghetti. Mr. Serenity Racing. Serenity out there, Shin for a captain of Shin Motorsports said yes he is. He is watching and he is scouting, so you you might want to keep an eye out there, Mountain Dew, because, well, you might get turned into Diet Pepsi if you're not careful, buddy. Martin Epstein, that is the creed, man. Go ahead.
I'm on board with Harvick, and he seems to be doing the corners pretty darn good. Not bad for the first race.
Delgacho's going to make a move to the inside. He backs that corner up on the inside, going to the 30 right there. They utilize that outside lane. Again, trying to click through and try to keep an eye on all the action that we can. At least give all these development drivers their fair share of due so the captains can keep a lookout for them. And so thank you for that, as he is yelling at us that he is hitting the wall once again. We are on the last lap of stage 1 here. I'm on board with Harvick, and I like his style. He backs that bus stop up quite a bit, but look how smoothly he made it through there, and then pulling that right-hand chicane, it sets him up properly there. Yeah, it's a little bit slower, but slow is fast, and some people don't always get that.
No, Mountain Dew is going right for his bumper.
Yeah, sometimes if you try to push it a little too hard, you end up spinning yourself, and then you just lost, you know, really valuable time.
Oh, monster! Oh, okay, that's the end of the stage. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
I thought you guys were going to hit monster. Oh.
They got no
That's what it
control
looked
over
like.
that.
Oh.
Alright. Alright, so in first place we've got Mayo Coop, followed by T-Bird, Justin Chiquette in third, Jimbo Earnhardt in fourth, Johnny Cash in fifth, One-Handed Sniper, Gilbert Rod, Dink Bootyflakes, Copenhagen, and Menix in 10th spot for stage 1.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Stack 'em.
Race them and stack them and race them.
I don't even know what I said.
That's what it is,
You
and we're going.
Stack 'em.
Yeah, rack them and stack them and
You know
race
what
them. As
happened
Mayo
to me
Coop's going to
putting
go
up-
in with the 22 going into the inside. We are going to go reverse boom vision here real quick. Sorry, go ahead there,
Oh,
Ma
number
Bear.
two.
22 makes a good move, though. He holds his line. That outside
two
line.
trucks hit the wall. The 15th, and I think it's the 15th. I suppose if they're probably still, well, they'd be in the last of the pack now.
We got, we see out there in the YouTube land too, the Extreme Dirt Racing. He is also known as RD Racing. Great to have him out there. If you haven't already hit and liked their subscribe button for the Dirt series, they put on a great, they do all of Tony Stewart's sprint cars, 410s, wing sprint cars. They put on a great series over there. Dr. Robbie Bobby's involved. Quite a few of the dirt guys from over here are involved. Go over there, check them out on YouTube. Kenny Wallace endorsed, by the way. That is correct. Kenny Wallace endorsed the Extreme Dirt Racing Series. So great to have him out there. But don't forget to go take a look as we see May Coop making a move on the inside. Here comes the 22 trying to high-low him. Great race for the lead.
I'm on Copenhagen right now, being passed by the number 99.
See, I like his
Mountain
name, but
Dew.
I've always been a school guy, so I don't know if I like him or now or not, since he's a Cope guy. I'm just saying.
Ooh, and Monster took that corner wide. Would be turn 1. That was backwards view, so I didn't actually see that. And Ma Bear, you said that was his nephew?
Harvick is, Harvick is Monster's nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he just got
joined. This is
passed by
first
his
race.
nephew.
Oh, well.
And there's a lot of family racing that goes on over here.
And I believe
there's
another one. No, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, and now it's been official. Congratulations already. The race isn't over. Mayo Coop just got signed by the one and only Spaghetti himself. Welcome to Shin Motorsports, Mayo Coop. Congratulations, man. Good job.
Ooh,
Congratulations, Mayo Coop.
nice Mayo Coop. Welcome to the team.
So yeah, there's quite a few drivers. So we got Delgado signed by the Underdogs tonight, and then at the same time, Mayo Coop got signed by Shin. So again, everybody thinks that just because you've raced in this league for quite some time, the development series is irrelevant, and that is complete bullarchy. The development series is a breeding ground that has helped make Giggity so much bigger.
The 33 in the wall. Oh man, that's too bad for number 33, which is Copenhagen. He's not very lucky tonight. Yeah.
Hunty said since Mayo Coop has now been signed, he can leave the race. I don't know if it works like that, but...
Yeah, I would not recommend it. Definitely would not recommend it.
And then we got Extreme Dirt out there again. RD, they ran so many series. I'm only available to help broadcast them on Tuesday nights over there. But at the same time, he said we gave him an old Puddin's famous rack 'em and stack 'em last night. So I appreciate that, man. Everybody over there. And our thoughts and prayers go out to a good friend of ours who races in the Extreme Dirt series. Gong Show Puck's dad races modifieds and had a bad accident. He is thankfully okay. Car pretty well tore up. But our thoughts and prayers are still with you there to the Gong Puck family, because man, I saw a picture of that car, and when I was racing modifieds, that would have been nasty. So please keep him in your thoughts, and hopefully they get everything going on. He is all right, but man, that was a nasty hit for him to tear a car up like that.
Gosh.
Oh, he twisted it up more than a Keystone cannon. That's unfortunate.
Ouch.
Well, thankfully he was lucky. Oh, who's this now? Hitting the wall, lost himself a position, is the number 16.
Gilbert Rod.
Gilbert Rod, yeah. On board with Mannix, coming through the bus stop. That was a good...
And that was perfect.
Yeah, that was really
I'm on board
good.
with him too.
Yeah.
We try.
Yeah. You know what happened to me So Puddin' last night on air, I was told not to steal your line when I said stack 'em
and stack 'em.
Rack 'em. No, stack. What did I say? Stack.
You said rack 'em and stack 'em.
Race 'em.
Yeah, rack 'em and stack 'em and race 'em.
I am telling you this.
Rack 'em and stack 'em.
Rack 'em and stack 'em. It is patent pending by Mrs. Puddin'. That is no baloney. She spent the $69 to patent that. But anybody who broadcasts in Giggity Racing have at it, y'all. Have at it. You're not stealing nothing.
Okay.
But she really did patent that, and that's a long story, but it's pretty funny too. But she really said, I got $69. I'm tired of hearing somebody else say it. I'm doing it.
Oh.
Well, I did not know that. So there, I learned how or why that comment was put, because I was a bit confused.
No, anybody who broadcasts in Giggity Racing, feel free to use rack 'em and stack 'em, and bye!
Yeah, you used that one before.
Yeah, thanks by the way, Puddin'.
Oh yeah?
Because I did that last night.
Yep, nope, have at it, y'all. Have at it. Anybody that can help us up here in the broadcast booth, commentate or broadcast, we really do appreciate it. To take time out of your day to get everybody exposure and broadcast. We're up to 520. Ooh, hard contact going down the straightaway. Couldn't see who that was. Oh, but anybody who helps broadcast and commentate here in Giggity, we really appreciate it. And you're not stealing nothing. Thank you for taking your time out of the day. Thank you, Ma Bear. Thank you, Paul Bear, for what they do for the development series. A gigantic thank you goes out to Kate Taddy for everything that he deals with. All the team captains, I've learned in the last week how much headaches they have to go through and the decisions they have to make just to make Giggity possible. Everybody here who shows up on a weekly, on a regular, drives, commentates, broadcasts, captains, CEOs, everybody. This wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for everybody out there. I know there's misfortunes, but thank you to everybody out there from the bottom of my little puddin' heart.
Well, I can definitely commentate every Friday now.
Gilbert Rod just ended up in the wall by himself, nobody around. So he's back on the track now. I don't know If
Oh,
2 laps to go.
Yeah, we got 2 to go in the stage. We just heard. That's right, Ma Bear, and we're on board with the newest member of Shin Motorsports. I don't know if he knows it quite yet, but if he's got the broadcast on, leading away, and Old Thunder Chicken coming and chasing him down that backstretch, up to 180 miles an hour, banging through the gears, hitting that rev limiter at the right time. Oh, ooh, there, T-Bird. Gotta be careful about dropping them left sides off. Saw a little bit of grass, not all fours, but still no harm, no foul. We've seen it throughout the week here.
I'm still on board with this Gilbert rod, and I don't know if... Well, there's obviously something wrong. I don't know if it's inside the truck or if maybe he didn't pit trying to get himself a better position. I'm not sure. But he seems like he's either his tires are really gone or he's got a flat or something, because he's holding on to that truck for dear life, literally.
And the one and only Mr. NASCAR 88,
again.
Francis Smith, is joining us in YouTube land. Great to have him out there. Got 17 people watching us for the first development race. Again, I do have to apologize. Kind of spur of the moment, did not want these guys not to go unnoticed. Obviously, it worked out very well for them. I will not be able to do the second one. Somebody else will be doing the first one, but I'm doing the first one. He's doing the second one, so I do apologize for that. But again, we got to give these guys their time, their due. They put their time in. They give them the exposure that they deserve, because how are you going to get picked up if you're not seen?
That's right, and we definitely appreciate everybody that takes the time to come in and broadcast. So thank you, Pudding, and thank you, Mountain Dew.
and I'm on board with your new assignee, Delgatro.
Yeah, I was watching him, man.
Pretty good.
He is looking very smooth. Watching him take the bus stop, I haven't seen him drop any tires. He's been making some clean passes, and I can't wait to see what Delgatro can do for the underdogs as a custom Xfinity driver.
This is Manx in the 22 getting in contact there. But I believe that might have been just the end of the stage, so yeah, okay. That's all good. That went by fast.
Yep.
We're
9
already
laps
going
here,
on-
yeah.
Yeah.
And we are going to do what, Ma Bear? I want you to say it. I want you to say
Rock 'em and
it.
stack 'em.
Stack 'em and
and
race 'em.
I thought she was going to say wreck 'em.
Rock 'em and stack 'em. Yeah.
Stack 'em and race 'em.
Stack 'em and race 'em.
I'm almost ready to spend the $70 just to have that patent pending on Ma Bear's behalf.
Yeah.
Ooh. And top 5 are Mayo Coop, T-Bird, Justin Hackett, One-Handed Sniper, and Del Gatro.
Woo! Let's go with your bad selves. Excuse me there for a little second. Gotta give a little bit of bantering back in the chat to one of my good buddies.
Broom wants a chat invite. W. Broom.
Chat invite to
Broom, I think, is going to be the in-race reporter for the
next race.
for the custom race.
Yes.
So we'll get him a chat invite after this one's over, as we see Mayo Coop and the 22 trying to hold on to each other. Mayo Coop makes that outside line work. Everybody makes it through turn 1 pretty clean, going up through the F's. Again, yesterday I was on a preset 9. You can hold it full throttle through there. If you're not on a 9 in the preset race here in a truck, I don't know what you're doing, and even you got to loosen it up a little bit to get these heavy trucks to rotate.
Yeah, pretty good job going through the bus stop.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, Ma Bear. No, I know I love you and Paul to death, but because of the time schedule and time frames and everything, You know, I wake up to my phone going ding, 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 just because you guys get up a little bit earlier than me. But you guys do such a great job for the development to help recruit in the proper way. And some of the cleanest races we've seen here in 4.5 has been for the development. So thank you guys again. It's just, I wake up and I'm like, no!
Yeah, I know. I apologize. And you know what? I think about that every Friday morning. And even this morning, I was waiting. I waited about an hour because in the States, you guys are ahead of us. So if it's 8 o'clock my
the 22
time,
hit the wall.
Yeah, he scraped it.
I'm on board. Just said that. T-bird went flying there. But yeah, I waited till 8:30, which I knew would be 7:30 your time. But I was like, you know what?
That's 6:30 my time because I'm Central Time. I'm not even.
Oh, is it? Oh my God! It's
I'm
even
not
worse.
Central Time.
No wonder.
Again, as
Maybe
everybody else
Thursday
knows,
night.
though, we
Maybe Thursday night everybody should put their notifications off unless they're in development.
No, yeah. No, it's not a big deal. It really isn't. Everybody knows that my wife is a traveling nurse. And again, thank you to all the first responders going on. Yeah, thank you to all the first responders. There's so many people out there who are dealing with this pandemic that is a worldwide issue. So thank you to everybody out there. She works on the COVID floor and stuff. So we appreciate her, and we appreciate everybody for what they do to do the best they can under the circumstances. But again, here we are, development preset truck racing at the Glen. One-handed sniper. Man, he won himself a race last year in Giggity. Still kind of hard to believe that he is also in development. Justin Shackett, again, one of the signed drivers from Giggity back here in development. And as soon as I say that, I just commentator cursed him. He went to hit the...
Missed the bus stop completely.
Yeah, the 18 now has served that 5-second penalty. He bounced off that inside wall, trying to cut that a little bit to make that bus stop just a little bit easier to rotate through, and that's unfortunate for him. Back on board with the 17, he's got some trouble in front of him. He's got the 98 in 45, I do believe that's Jimbo. 2 cars in front of him. Johnny Cash once again was signed this week for a very short period of time. Things happened for him.
2 hours.
Yeah, for about 2 hours. Yeah,
he went from and then he is now he went from development custom into preset, which I believe he will remain for the next season.
Three cars hard into the wall, stacks everybody back up right there. Couldn't see who that was.
So fast, I don't even know what happened. Yeah.
You got to be careful going into turn 1. And here in the development series 2, I'm on board with Copenhagen. This was a good example of where these guys is, Picasso gets to come out. They're the only ones that are allowed to run custom paint schemes. So it's cool to see that. Now, again, I'm a school guy, but I'm also an Ohio State Buckeyes fan. He's got blue and yellow on that, so that's Michigan colors. So that's two checks against Copenhagen, even though he's a great driver. I'm just saying.
Well,
so who do we have in the lead?
Mayo's still leading.
Mayo Coupe.
Yep.
Mayo Coupe is in the lead by, I'd say a good 5 or 6 seconds.
Oh, Mountain Dew once again.
Anybody close to him?
Mountain Dew, our end race reporter, makes contact with somebody, and that puts him hard into the wall. Extreme Dirt Series, that's right, buddy. He said go Buckeyes. That he is from Ohio, too. That is correct. That's right. OH, guys. OH. Go ahead. We're going to leave that comment for the off air, but still, and something else too. It's not always about where you finish in these development races, Small Bear, but it's about how you drive, how you go on the pit lane, how you come off a pit lane, what your attitude is, so all of those factors come into play for all these captains.
Oh, for sure. You're looking at, how you enter turns and how you exit turns. And obviously, they'll probably want to know, are you on the controller, on the wheel? I mean, there's all kinds of different variables, I should say.
Oh, that's right. RD just gave me the IO. That's right. It's an Ohio thing. And Captain Jack, he had himself a barn burner of a car last night. Everybody thought he lacked that.
Yes,
And then
he
Kate,
did.
you were there. You saw him, and I saw his rear bumper. He did not have an issue. But great to have Captain Jack out there. And he said he's a Boilermakers fan. I'm sorry for him on that aspect, but still. But
I guess Mountain Dew knows that one. Oh,
Riding
Paul
with
Bear says the
Harvick 29.
Paul Bear said the customs is going to be very exciting too. And again, unfortunately, I won't be here for that one. Our end race reporter, who, well, hopefully you can't hear. Hopefully he's on Do Not Allow because of some of his choice words, which I've been a victim of also. Will be helping us out with the broadcast on the next one. But Mayo out there. And now, what do you do for some of these guys, too? Are you excited that you get signed? Or you see
God.
Iowa and Chicago coming up, and you're like, man, I really like those tracks. Hopefully you get to drive in this series then, too.
yeah.
It is. I think some people may also find themselves like, you know, they feel, it's been told to me. So obviously running development, I get to know all these guys, but a lot of them feel like they've lost friends. Like, because you're so used to driving and practicing with the development drivers, and every week you guys are switching from different series to different tracks that you're kind of following each week, right?
Yes.
So, you know, if somebody is used to driving customs and all of a sudden they get put in a league, then now they're mostly just practicing whatever series they were put into, and they have a whole bunch of new teammates. So, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got yelled
I
at.
can relate to that. Yeah.
Miss. Well, I'm your teammate too. Then Kate. Oh.
So we just had an introduction of
dirty
two
dog.
teammates to one another here live on the broadcast.
Even though
Except you
even though
can't hear
one's
him.
not being able to be heard.
Okay, we'll do the formal.
Who are you? He says.
So we got 10 laps to go.
Den Kate or Den Caddy?
So we got
Okay.
10 laps to go. We haven't seen any cautions because they are off here for these guys. And on road courses, this is something I wish they would have given us in Heat 5, is the option to change left sides only. You guys heard me talk about that. The left
Yeah.
front
Yeah.
here gets eaten up. Something else I would have loved to seen was the option as the pole sitter to go inside or outside. But
We got Mayo Coop pulling into the pits.
so Coop is coming in now.
Yes.
Del Gotro, it looks like Gotro is going to make that same move, and same thing with the 22. So, how's this going to pan out for him? Everybody it looks like right behind him.
Gotcha.
They're all going to say,
10 to
"Hey."
go.
And I believe they might be able to make it too. I'm trying to remember when I was doing all my practicing.
Well, if 9 to go, says the in-race reporter, then I would think that, yeah, everybody's going to start pitting. Because don't forget that on 3 times tire wear, this is not like you can really save. I mean, for you to try to save tires, you're going to give up too much time. It's not worth it. And plus, you're going to need fuel. So I see the monster in the pit as well. Yeah, they're all starting to come in now. My God, there's like 4 or 5 of them. And the 85 coming out. I believe that was the 33, but I'm not sure what. No, yeah, 33.
51 just came out.
Mrs. Minex. Oh, battle there, side by side with the 33, heading towards the bus stop. This should be interesting. 17 going by Mrs. Mannix again. This.
Yes, she's the one who yelled at me because she says I'm not going to race with her no more because I got picked up.
Oh, that's not
She was
good.
kidding.
No.
Yeah.
She's like, you'll never race with us again. I said, yes, I will.
Oh, don't say that. Our Ed Race reporter about Deuce said he's going to pull a put. I do not like the sounds of that. He's just going to stretch this thing. I wouldn't do it. Don't do it.
So on 3 times wear, I wonder how much fuel they get. 8 laps, we're told. Okay, so yeah, if they pitted at 9 laps to go, unless they're saving, they'll have to pit again. And I'm sure I did see a few trucks pit a little bit early. So that might actually hurt them if they didn't think out their strategy. Oh,
That
and
is
Mrs.
true.
Manic gets bumped into the grass. She's going to, no penalty? And she did not get a penalty for that. So, good for her.
Nice.
Yeah, especially if if you cut the grass on purpose, and they don't get a penalty, I don't like to see that because they're using it as a shortcut. But in this case, she just got bumped in there. She had no intention of going through that grass, so.
Yeah. Which we saw last night in the race.
Yeah. And
And
then
they did get penalized.
did get penalties, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a shame. Because especially at this track, it's hard to keep up and trying to pass somebody,
That is very true. And Mayo Coop right now could slow down and save gas.
Oh,
Because he's got like a
T-Bird,
very
just T-bone.
large lead.
He's back on the track. I see the number 18 of Justin Chaquette in his pit.
Yeah,
but
he's
I
in
don't
pit, but
know.
he's not moving, is he, Maul?
No. Technical difficulties. I think his engine blew up. That's no good.
No.
That's too bad for Justin.
And he just mentioned something in the chat too. Justin Shack just said stupid, lagged out. And that's unfortunate for him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's no fun when that happens at all.
Definitely not. Which will be about 5 seconds. No, because he's just passing right now. Well, yeah. All right.
These guys are all spread out. Yeah, I'm like looking, and they're all in different spots on the track. I don't know who's laps down, but is Mayo still in the lead?
Yes.
He is? Okay, so the truck in front of him, it must
And
be.
then Kate will be
obviously.
right back.
Canadian bacon, that's a good subject. Because, and the reason I'm saying that's because our in-race reporter just mentioned Canadian bacon.
Oh, this is ham.
Yes, I had to ask an American what Canadian bacon was. I am Canadian.
It's ham.
Exactly. Why is it called Canadian bacon? Because in Canada,
'Cause
it's ham.
I don't know, but it's just ham.
It's ham. We call it ham. I never heard of Canadian bacon till I met an American.
It's
Funny
awesome
enough.
that you bring that up,
Yeah.
Bob Bear. It's
Yeah.
just a piece of thin cut ham on top of a piece of pizza. That's all it is.
Yeah. I'm like, does it mean the pig came from Canada? I'm like, I don't understand. I don't get it, but it's funny.
That's what's funny. Yeah, it's just ham. Sorry, I rather, no offense, and I'm not being anywhere racist, but Canadian bacon or quote unquote American pork bacon, give me them thin crispy strips.
Yeah.
I'm not biased north of the border. I'm just saying. What, curling?
Hockey.
Oh, I thought you meant. In case you guys couldn't hear, our in-race reporter said the best sport ever came from Canada. I thought it was curling. I mean, hockey.
It's hockey. Everybody knows hockey.
I mean, hockey's okay.
Yeah.
No, I just know how to go fast and turn left. I'm not going to repeat that on air.
No.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't make me put my teeth in, buddy. Ma Bear, then Kate is out just for a second. Again, conversations happening with our in-race we can't hear. And then remember that you are not on allow. That's not fair to all of our fans. But again, congratulations to Mayo Coop, our leader. He is out here driving the wheels off the truck, saving some fuel. The new member of Shin Motorsports. Delgatro also got picked up by the underdogs tonight. There is another driver out there. Well, two drivers that are.
Congratulations, Delgatro.
There is two drivers out there that eyes are being kept on. I am reading about. Some of the drivers,
there's
though.
several drivers that are in development right now that are being watched. I will not spread rumors. I will keep the information to myself. But I do have captains once in a while inquiring on some of these drivers, and that I also keep to myself. But I do let them know, in general, make sure you drive clean, because captains are always watching.
Yes.
Well, yes. Captains are always watching via live, or they'll go back and watch.
Yeah.
You know, so you always, and just because you don't be on your best behavior here, would you prove to get yourself signed, you got to keep up with that.
Well,
And
that's
that's
why before we sign people onto development, they don't get signed until we race with them and get on a chat with them. Just because, we're looking for a specific type of personality, and not looking for a specific type of personality.
If I was looking for personality, I wouldn't find anybody's personality like Puddin'. That is a bad personality.
Yeah, well, no. I mean,
I wouldn't say that. I would say it's a pretty good personality, Puddin'.
No. No. No, but I love everybody here in Giggity, and for those of you who don't know, here even recently within the last week, within the last 6 months, and within the last year, we've had members of Giggity. And remember, we're from all parts of the country. We're from all parts of the world. Some of us have never even got to shake hands, meet. But when somebody or something happens, Giggity steps up to help that person out. We've helped people out with medical procedures. We've helped people out with other situations, personal situations. Giggity is one big family. Yes, there is a little frustration that does happen. I like to say it. I have said this more than numerous times. Giggity, we live under one giant mansion. Each team has their own bedroom. At breakfast, we might dispute an issue that happened the night before, but when it comes down to brass tacks and bronze air medals, we are all here to help each other, and it has been a proven fact numerous times.
And Mayo Coop is the winner.
And Mayo Coop, as the winner, just got released by Shin Motorsports and got picked up by somebody else. So good for him. He got picked up, dropped, and released. No, I'm just kidding. Congratulations to Tommy. I had to give it to Robbie, not Tommy. I had to give him just a little bit of grief, but yeah. So hopefully he's out there. Great win for him, and congratulations on putting the pen to the paper, as I like to say here in the development series. Mall Bear, thank you for everything you do. Paul Bear also, thank you for helping out. Den Cake, man, pleasure to have you up in the booth. Mountain Dew. Well, we'll just talk later since they can't hear it. But at the same time, Den Cake, I already talked to you about that. What
Yeah.
Hey, just to let you know, Shin Motorsports and Underdogs, they are a affiliate team. So, in one way or another.
Nice.
But thank you guys for what you guys do out there to help us out. Let's try to get Mayo up here in the booth real quick, so if anybody can do that, so I don't have to blue screen real quick. It's
I
my
think
chat party.
There might be able to do that.
Yeah, I'll send him an invite right away.
I still have the blue screen because I do believe it's my chat party. But Delgatro, Mayo, thank you. Congratulations, you guys. You guys got picked up Dencade. Mountain Dew, I'll get with you here in just a little bit. And thank you for helping us out with the custom truck development race tonight here at Watkins Glen. Always a fun time to be in the booth. I've been trying to take just a little bit of a break when I can, but everybody knows I like being up here. And let's not forget, please guys, I found out something today. I'm not going to go into too much detail on it, but K-Teddy has an issue going on. Please keep him and his family in your thoughts and prayers. I just accepted it. We're going to unblue screen. We're going to back out of this real quick.
And the top 10 are Mayo Coop, Delgatro, T-Bird, One-Handed Sniper, Gilbert Rod, Jimbo Earnhardt, Copenhagen, Mountain Dew, Dan Booty Flakes, and Mannix.
Great job, everybody.
Yes, and we just got the winner of this race up here, Mayo Coop. First and foremost, let's not take away from this factor. Congratulations on the win tonight. I don't know if you had the broadcast on, but your pin just hit the paper. You are now a signed driver with Shin Motorsports. So congratulations on two aspects tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
And welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Denkate can't say that. I'm not happy with Denkate right now, but we'll talk about that later. No. So, what are your feelings on how the development series works, on the tire wear, on rotating through the series, through the short tracks, road courses, super speedways, and a mile and a half? How do you take that?
I think first it was a great experience, and Maul Bear does a great job running this.
Maul and Paul, don't forget. Maul and Paul.
And Paul. Sorry. And yeah, it was fun. It was good. I loved it.
Well, your new boss just not diagnosed you, but designated you with a new name. You are now Mayonnaise Man, and congratulations. You did a great job. I'm going to let Ma and Denkate take the rest of this.
So, Mayo, did you think that you were going to end up winning this race, or did you, come in, how confident were you that you'd come in?
Yeah, I was pretty confident coming in because I knew I had a fast car and I love road courses, so.
I'm curious, what was your fastest lap time? Or what was your average?
My average was around a 1:10.2.
Awesome.
My fastest was a 1:09.6.
Awesome. Well, you did a great job out there. Congratulations to being signed with Shin Motorsports. I'm sure people will look forward to seeing you out there.
Alright, thank you.
Dent?
Well, you did very good. I was watching you, and you had a pretty good run, and I was proud of you.
All right, good talk, buddy.
Good.
I'm sorry. I've never done it before, so
No, you did a great job. I'm just letting you know, if you're going to be in victory lane there Mayonnaise, you're going to have to communicate. I'm just saying. But with that being said, thank you to Dinkate. Thank you to our race our reporter of Mountain Dew, Ma
Who
Bear,
just
Paul
lost
Bear.
power.
Thank you.
Puddin', for being in here tonight. I appreciate you taking the time off away from your wife. Thank her as well, as we appreciate Mrs. Puddin'.
Thank you
Yes,
guys.
we do.
Thank
And
you.
we have to.
Go ahead.
You had Mountain Dew coming in for the next race.
Mm-hmm.
His power just went out.
Yeah, his power just went out, and that is not a good situation.
Okay, well.
On that note, we're going to end this broadcast. Please be safe. Please stand up for what you believe in. Take care of yourselves. Keep being your guys' self. We'll figure the situation out. Ma Bear, Dinkate, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.